What is up, guys? Welcome to Vintage Genetics, where it is all about classic bodybuilding. And today is a back workout, but something terrible happened 2 days ago. And that is one of the bodybuilder's worst nightmares. At least one of the things that can happen is a slight injury in the lower back. So it has nothing to do with a tear or anything, but it's something I've been dealing with for many years, probably like 10 plus years in my life, which is why I don't do any deadlifts. But to make the story short, my lower back is messed up because of a leg workout. Why? I think the reason why is I lost almost 2 kilos overnight, and then that day I needed to do a leg workout. I have a logbook which I read, okay, I have to do this many reps with this much weight. But when you lose quite a lot of weight during the night, then you're simply not as strong. I felt a bit more fatigued, I felt a bit more tired, and still I wanted to beat my logbook. So what happened is that you then really push yourself even further beyond your normal self. And I think within that workout, I went a little maybe too heavy at the bottom, tried to explode myself out of the bottom, and didn't really feel anything during the workout, but in the evening I already felt, okay, this is a feeling I'm used to, that I recognize. So the lower back is pretty messed up. So what we're first going to do before this back workout is stretch the lower back out. So to give the spine more space, the nerves more space, the muscles around it more space. So we're gonna go upstairs to the inversion table. I'm gonna show you what that's all about. If you have one of these, you gotta always put it in the right setting first. So you can see the height here. I like to put it at a bit taller than I am myself, because it allows for more space at the bottom. So actually I'm gonna put it at exactly my height, 190 centimeters. And then you can also adjust the angle at which it's going down. Since my lower back is a little messed up, I'm gonna make it shorter just to be sure that I don't overload the lower back with too much. So we're just gonna shorten this up a little bit. Yeah, that's about correct. So it's not super deep, because normally in an inversion table you would literally invert your entire body so that you're, literally as upside down completely. But when you have lower back issues, you want to take it easy, because that amount of stretch could actually make it worse, and you want to move into it slowly. So we're gonna get in here. Okay, and then very slowly go back, hold on to the handles. Okay, so now I'm inverted a little bit, and what I feel right now is that my body is trying to compensate by contracting my abs, not letting the back stretch out as much, but I can feel the stretch happening already. So as I said, I'm not completely inverted, obviously, but it's enough to put pressure off of the spine, allow my upper body to pull on my spine, on the lower back, to give it some space, to allow the inflammation to dissipate a little bit. And this is just a great way to start any workout if you have any lower back issues, and then of course avoid any movements that might hurt or irritate your lower back. Oh, you want to really slowly get up, because this is no muscle pain, this is literally nerve pain. And you really want to allow the space of the nerves in between the ligaments, the spine, and this annoying fly to be correct. So get up very slowly. And now we still need to do the entire back workout. But guess what, guys? If you have even minimal equipment, you can still do an awesome back workout even if you can't use your lower back at all, which is exactly what we are going to do. All right, we are going to start with the pull down, and it's going to be a chest supported pull down, obviously. We're pretty much going to do only chest supported stuff. And we are going to start with the Gympin attachment. It's awesome, it's already configured to be at around shoulder width. And when it's shoulder width, you can really pull down use and isolate those lats from the rest of the back and really pull down into it as deep as you can with a very natural feel to it. Because a natural feel without anything in the way is what you want to feel when you're doing an exercise. I don't think I've ever had a prep without some kind of injury. Nothing really super serious, but always something to challenge me. But I always overcome it. So now you truly can't cheat, because if you do, the lower back will be messed up. So truly only the lats are working now. And what I'm hoping for is, as I get more and more warmed up, that throughout the day the lower back will be less and less inflamed because of the blood flow, but we'll see. And actually the hardest part about this entire movement is getting in and out of the seat, because then you realize you're using a lot more muscles than you think, because now you can actually feel the pain around certain muscles you didn't even think you would use during certain movements. When you have some kind of pain or injury, it's not smart to follow the logbook, at least maybe the same weight but not the same reps. But also it's not smart to limit your warm-up to the minimum, because now we actually need more blood and more warm-ups to ensure that with every weight increment you can actually handle that load without pain. So train smart as well. Don't always push yourself, because if you do, you will end up with an injury like I did after leg day. So learn from it and don't repeat the same mistake twice. So normally I would do a little more explosive reps, but as I said, when you do explosive reps, you will use extra muscles. Yes, extra muscles in the same muscle group, but still, with pain, don't risk it. Alrighty guys, it's time for the unilateral movement. I'm gonna start with the left side, because for most people the left side will be the weakest, so always start with your weakest / smallest side. And what you also want to do is keep your shoulder low, so you can really focus on the elbow, driving it to the lat like here. And the only thing I notice is if I do it explosively, I feel it very quickly in the lower back, and you don't want that. And when you keep your shoulder down, at least for a bit, you can really feel the contraction a lot better, instead of flaring the elbows and really not feeling it in the lats completely. So, good movement. Time for the first rowing movement. And now we're going to pre-exhaust the lats, the back, with a unilateral first, and then with 2 arms, because we want to limit the amount of weight we can do that could possibly stress the lower back. So normally I would do the 2-arm movement first, but now we're doing the 1-arm movement at the beginning. Come to think of it, this is actually the style of training my coach Stefan Kienzel does as well. So very controlled, slow, eccentric, but also slow concentric. And now I'm forced to train like that all the time, because if you don't, you feel the pain. So now you realize that strength in an exercise is also caused by the explosiveness in a concentric, which then targets also other muscles. It's not a bad thing, but you should realize that if you truly have a weak point, train it a little more slowly so that you only focus on that, minimize fatigue and maximize stimulus to only that muscle. felt if I would do one more, I would simply force it, and you should never do that in the wrong way. So 18 quality reps, I'm happy with that. And now it's time for the last movement of the day. All right, the final and last, but a very important movement, the alternating dumbbell curl, one of Arnold's favorites because of the contraction. And I like it a lot as well because of the incredible pump, the feel, and it's just a classic. Let's go. A lot of blood in the muscle, guys. That's what you want with arms. Get a good pump, because without the pump, I don't think the growth will occur. That actually was the workout already, guys. And I truly hope you never have to deal with this lower back pain. It's literally a nerve pain, like you have a herniated disc or something, which is probably true, but I don't have time to get that fixed. I just need to recover from this, which will happen in a couple of days. Again, I'll keep you updated, but it's stuff like this that makes a professional bodybuilder the most insecure, because you simply, at the moment, don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, because you want to give it your all during prep. And it's very difficult to do so when you simply are limited with a certain part of your body. So that sucks, but we'll get through it like any other challenge. And now we're going to have the post-workout shake. Very simple. 100 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey, down that, and then cycle back home for the cardio, which is very necessary. So see you there. So I just got home from that back workout, had the post-workout shake, and did the cardio, around 20 minutes cycling home, also 20 minutes cycling to the gym. So that's 40 minutes of extra cardio a day. And it's time to make the next meal very soon, which I'm going to show you. But yeah, this is very important to get all your meals in, especially when you gotta recover like I do right now. So, but it's always nice to come home in this beautiful house. Alrighty, here are the ingredients for the meal. So the vegetables, this is going to be a salad. So we have some lettuce and some spinach, about 150 grams, cut up with a scissor. So this is a very nice tip, so you can really combine everything. The carb source is potatoes, 210 grams of potatoes equals to around 50 grams of uncooked rice, which is normally what I eat, but you can easily substitute that with potatoes. And the protein source will be smoked chicken, perfect for a salad to mix this through. So I'm gonna cut this up, add some salt, some pepper, and this, and show you the end result. Now you gotta be honest, that looks quite good. Simply, very simple protein source, a very simple carb source, and even more simple vegetable source, and that's it. So yeah, there's actually already enough sodium in here, so don't really need to add any salt to this meal. It's already delicious enough as it is. So let's eat this and enjoy. Alrighty guys, thank you a whole lot for watching the video. The videos are more of a fast-paced theme right now, because I want to show you everything that I do in the workouts, but not make it too long-winded, because a lot of people are not interested in every single detail, but I do tell still enough information for you guys to learn something from the video. If you want to see something else, something in addition to these videos, let me know down below. I will be doing a live Q&A videos every single week on the channel, so be on the lookout for those. And the complete workout description, you can always read those in the description below. So even if I don't show all warm-ups, all working sets, you can see them all below, including the weights and the reps. And yes guys, again, thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to stay golden.